Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time since I've posted a video. It's been a few months now, maybe even longer, 3 or 4 months. And I apologize for that. But I figured I'd throw this video up. I'm getting a lot of questions. I'm getting a lot of messages lately that I appreciate. A lot of you guys wondering whether or not we are going to finish the car. Absolutely, we're going to finish the car. I do appreciate all the messages, especially the guys that have been around since the beginning that are messaging me that, missed the content. I definitely appreciate that, guys, and the count's going up. Lots of people are subscribing, so if you're new to the channel, thanks for following. The only reason that the car hasn't been worked on recently is a couple reasons. The main reason is Derek and Ryan, all the guys that are Paintworks, are incredibly busy. When I say incredibly busy, I mean they get contracts for some of the largest slides and amusement park attractions in some of the biggest amusement parks in the world. Currently, they're working on a bunch of different attractions for an amusement park over in Germany. I believe it's in Germany or Europe somewhere. So the guys are extremely busy. Their shop is rammed to the point where I actually have, I'll show you here. It's to the point now where I actually have their cars, their Hondas and stuff here at my shop because they're so busy and their shop is so packed with the pieces for the slide that they just don't have the room for it. So the Supra is going to be worked on, but it's kind of jammed over in the corner right now because these guys are trying to fix, trying to get these big jobs done, and they're big jobs. So as you can see here, these are their Hondas, right? This here is the Type R, the original Type R that they have, and then Ryan's car, right? So, and then Ryan's car, and they're here because again, they just don't have room for them at their shop. So they're hoping to get one of the projects done in the next couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And then we're going to have about a month where we can jump back on the Supra and start working on the body work for the Supra before they bring in another massive project that's so big that a lot of the pieces for that project will actually be coming here to my shop just because they need the room. So I can't ask buddies that are doing a $15,000 paint job on the car out of the kindness of their heart. They're not charging me a penny, guys. They're doing it for free, and I can't expect them to stop working on their jobs that are paying them and paying them very well to do something for me for free. So I do have to be patient there, but in the same time, I've been doing a lot of traveling this summer. I've been traveling with my kids, going around. I went to visit some family out east and out west and stuff. And on top of that, I've expanded some of my business. I've opened new stores and, I've looked at opening different businesses. So I've been busy myself. So I just wanted to give the people that are new to the channel, and there's a lot of them. And the reason for that, I want to give a huge thanks to Ryan. Ryan is a buddy of mine. His name's Ryan Summit. If you don't know who Ryan is, this is Ryan. And he proudly holds the title of the fastest Supra in Canada. And when he was down at Florida 2K this year, he did a wheelie a little higher than he'd like to. And when he came down, he ended up breaking the block on his car. So we actually donated the stock block out of the Supra to Ryan. I think he's probably still going to go bill it because I think he's going for the 6s. I think right now he's 750s, 740s, something like that at 185 or 190 mile an hour, which is ridiculous. But I think he's heading for the 6s. I think he wants to compete with the big guys. And but when we donated the block to him, he threw up a quick post on Instagram and tons of new followers. And I appreciate it. Ryan will definitely be helping out with the build. For those of you that are asking whether or not I'm going to remember how to put the car back together, I should remember how to put it back together. I do okay. But in saying that, I've got Ryan to help out, and he's had his car apart and put back together so many times he could do it blindfolded. So no concerns there. But for those of you that are new to the channel, this is a channel that it's about the Toyota Supra. We're building a car strictly on the votes of subscribers. You can check out some of the previous videos. It's a 97 Toyota Supra. It is getting a Veilside body kit. Love it or hate it. I didn't choose it. The viewers chose it. So I get that comment a lot. Half of you absolutely love the body kit. Half of you say it's sacrilegious to put a body kit on a Supra. It wasn't me. I didn't choose it. So, but I am hoping, guys, I have other things on the go. And I didn't know if you guys wanted to see other things that I'm doing or if you just want to make the video strictly on the Supra. The reason I asked that, I get a ton of comments on the Mustang. So the Mustang's back here. It's actually down right now. And I built the motor in it, and I didn't put up all the videos of every process because I didn't know if you guys were interested in it. And then it turned out that you were interested in it. And I got a ton of people asking just different things that I missed that I maybe not made a video on. I know a lot of you like the content on the Mustang. I've blown the rear end out of it. It has the Torsen, the 373 Torsen rear end of the performance pack. And although it's great for putting down power on a road course coming out of corners, it's not great when you're putting 1,000 wheel horse to it. And I ended up blowing it up. So I'm probably going to get a Pro Series Kevlar clutched LSD from Auburn Gear. And I'm probably going to swap the gears out, something like a 430 or a 456, just because it's a little laggy off the line. For those of you that follow the car, I've got a Tremec Magnum XL in it, close ratio, with a real tall first gear in it, and it just makes it a little slow off the line. So I don't know if you guys want to see the work on the Mustang. Also, the Dirtbag STI here. This is, for those of you who don't know, this is Curtis's STI. He's a buddy of mine. It's about 500 wheel horsepower right now. But we have sold that engine. He took it out and sold it to a guy that he sold his old Subaru to. And I need to build, sorry for the mess in the shop here, guys, but like I said before, I've been busy. But there's an EJ257 that I'm going to be building for it as well. Now I noticed, the reason I'm asking is that I noticed on the channel, the videos with the most views are the engine builds, where I get into detail on, you know, what tolerances I'm opening up the cam specs to, the cam bearings, or the crank bearings, I apologize. What tolerances I'm opening up my rod bearings to, compression ratios, stuff like that. So I will be building that engine as well as we're still deciding on whether or not we're going to build the motor in the Z06. The Z06, I mean, it's got a ton of power, but you can make a ton more power out of it. And engine building is my favorite thing to do. So we're still deciding. I don't know if we're going to do the Z06 or not. And then after that, the only other thing I also have coming up is my oldest son is now old enough to drive, and we'll be getting his license and looking to get him his first car that we can build together. So the dream is an FD3 RX-7, 93 through 97 RX-7 that hopefully I don't have to pay an arm and a leg for. That's kind of what we're looking to get. So, yeah, the dream is to get an FD3 RX-7 for him. He wants a car that he can build as a track car. He doesn't want high horsepower, straight line fast. He's more into the road coursing, that kind of thing. So whether or not we end up with, I know popular, he wants rear wheel drive and he wants a manual. And those are becoming exceedingly hard to find. There's less and less cars that are made with that setup. But in saying that, he wants a small car. So it's probably going to be a BRZ or an FRS, a Honda S2000. Maybe, like I said, the dream is to find an FD3 RX-7. If we can find that car, that'd be great. If anybody's out there has got a link on one, I would like it left-hand drive because he's 16 and it is his first car. I don't want to get into the right-hand. They're easier to find right-hand drive than they are left-hand drive. But yeah, so whatever car he ends up with, be it a little BMW or something like that. We'll be building that car for the track as well. And if that's what he ends up with, I'm probably going to pick up an older Z06 and build it track purpose, just as a track car that I can go out and kind of race with them on the weekends and whatnot. So I'm not sure if you guys want to see that stuff, if you just want to see what I'm doing kind of day to day, when I'm building the EJ, or if, you know what I mean, I get my son a car and we're building that. I don't know if you want to see that in between building the Supra. Like I said, we're definitely finishing the Supra. We're working on it, but the guys out at Paintworks, crazy busy. And like I said before, guys, I can't expect them to stop doing what's making them money to do stuff for me for free, nor would I expect them to. I wouldn't do it for my friends, so I wouldn't expect them to do it for me. Obviously, he's got to do, that's his business. So I can't thank him enough. Like I said before, they're doing this out of the kindness of their heart. The car is going to be flawless when it's done, but I mean, I do got to do it on their schedule as well as my schedule. Like I said, guys, I'm not passing the buck to them. I've been busy myself. So for those of you new to the channel, like I said, I appreciate you signing up or subscribing to the channel. I know you haven't seen any Supra content unless you've gone back and watched the old videos. It is coming. It's just that we've been crazy busy. And for those of you that have been around, that are messaging me, that have been around since the beginning, I can't thank you enough. The comments have been fantastic. For those of you that are wondering if I've been sick, I'm absolutely fine. I have a lot on my plate. Another thing is, hats off to the guys that make videos for YouTube every day. I can see why it's their only job. It's because they have no time to do anything else. This takes a heap of time and effort. And I wouldn't be able to do it without, Avery doing the editing and stuff like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to throw this video up. The final vote for the paint has not been put up yet because I didn't want to put it up until we were getting close to painting the car. So the last vote did come down to the royal blue purple and the burgundy, the brandy wine burgundy or whatever it's called. So those two colors are the last two colors that are going to be for the vote, dark blue and the dark burgundy. I'm not going to put that vote up until we get close to painting the car. So like I said, I didn't forget about that vote. For those of you that are wondering what happened, those are the two colors that it came down to, and I will be getting that vote up as we get closer to painting the car. But like I said, again, guys, thanks for all the comments. I definitely appreciate them. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the content. For those of you that were missing the content, and leave a comment in the comment section on whether or not you want to see the other things that I'm doing in between the Supra. If you want to see the EJ get built and go to the dyno, if you want to see, whatever car I end up getting my son, if you want to see us build his car and the progress on his car as it comes along. If we get him a car, and like I said, I end up with another vet that I'm going to purpose build as a track car. I know a lot of you mentioned the Mustang. Like I said, it's got some problems. Training's leaking a little bit just because I overspin it. It's got a red line of like 7,200 RPM, and I spin it to over 8,200 RPM. So it leaks a little bit of training fluid out the back. I gotta kind of find that issue. The rear end's gone out of it. So I'll be working on that through the winter as well. But I just wanted to throw this video up, guys. I want to thank everybody that supports the channel. I never thought that I think I'm close to 2,000 subscribers now, which is more than I ever thought I would get. But I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it. I apologize for not getting videos up in the last few months, but like I said, I'm just doing this as something fun on the side. I don't do this as a job. I've got other businesses that keep me busy as well. So I just wanted to throw the video up, guys. Again, leave your comments in the comment section. If you want to see the other projects that I'm doing in between the Supra, I'm happy to videotape those as I'm going along. And if not, it's not a big deal. Like I said, we will be working on the Supra soon. It's just I've got to do it in between when they've got room. And right now, there is literally not a square inch of their shop that you can walk through. That's why their cars are here. That's why the next project they've got is coming here as well, is because there's just no room to move the Supra around or do anything with it. So stay tuned, guys. I know I haven't put up a video in a while. I'll try and get more videos up if you guys want to see the other stuff. But we definitely will be finishing the Supra. And if it takes longer than expected, by the time the car is done, the anticipation will just have built the suspense that much more. So Thanks a lot for joining, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button for your chance to win the car when it's done. It's gonna have well over $100,000 invested into it by the time it's done. Everything's gonna be brand new. You can go back and check out the other videos. We vote on everything we do to the car. So definitely subscribe to the channel for your chance to win it, and we'll see you in the next video. I was gonna have that was gonna be the ending of the video there, guys, but Jay just came in and reminded me that I should be ending the video with, in case you guys didn't know, Epstein didn't kill himself. So I'm gonna end it, guys.